Greetings, my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. You already know what time it is, my people. Yes, man. It's about that time. We're going to be talking West Indies Championship. Yeah. We have one game that is already finished. Trinidad and Tobago versus Windward Islands. That's done and dusted. Plus, we have two other games that, they are finished for the day. So we'll take a look at how everything went down. So just give a listening ear until the end and let me know what you all think in the comment section. All right, let's get into this one. So Trinidad and Tobago Red Force beating Windward Islands by an innings and 176 runs. Yes, my people, Trinidad and Tobago Red Force being very dominant in that game. So Windward Islands 166 in their first innings, Trinidad and Tobago 456, Windward Islands 114. So, Trinidad and Tobago there, my people, doing very well, winning by an innings and 176 runs. Just to remind you of how things went in that game, Hodge in the first innings for Windward Islands, even though they scored only 166, he got 126 out of that. And the chief destroyer for the Red Force, it was Yannick Correa with 4 for 30 and Kyrie Pierre with 4 for 17. Right? Trinidad and Tobago batting. Remember, they got a couple of Centurions. Cooper at the top getting 117. Jason Mohammed with another century, 103. And Yannick Correa bringing his overnight score all the way up to 95 before he was removed by Tyson. Right? Yannick Correa getting pretty close to that century, but not getting across the line, unfortunately, right? Now, bowling for Windward Islands, Tyson 2 for 83. Cedric discarded 2 for 72. But the chief wicket taker in that innings was Sirius, getting 4 for 105 of 38.5 overs. So Trinidad and Tobago getting bowled out there for 456. Now, Windward Islands batting a second time, they could only muster 114, giving the Red Force that victory there. So let me just take a look at it there. Not a lot of runs. Jeremy Solozano got off to a good start, but he was removed for 38 by Kyrie Pierre. And apart from him, we saw Sirius getting 17, Discarty getting 10, Sunil Ambrose, the captain, getting 16. No one else was able to get into double figures. Now, bowling for Trinidad and Tobago, Kyrie Pierre picking up 8 wickets, my viewers and subscribers. 8 wickets for 27 runs. Can you imagine? Red ball cricket, 8 wickets for 27 runs. And Jaden Seals got 2 for 16 from his allotted 6 overs. So Trinidad and Tobago Red Force walking away with victory there. Congratulations to them. That was a very convincing and clean victory by the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. So, Windward Islands definitely will need to find a way to rebound in their next game. All right, let us take a look at Guyana Harpy Eagles versus Combined Campuses and Colleges. Right, so Guyana Harpy Eagles versus Combined Campuses and Colleges. Game is done for the day, and at stumps on day 3, the Combined Campuses and Colleges, they are actually leading the Harpy Eagles team by 64 runs, and they have 7 wickets in hand. Right, so let me just take a look at this real quick. So Guyana Harpy Eagles doing their thing there, right? So let me just give you this quickly. Right, so Combined Campuses and Colleges, just to remind you, they scored 375 in their first innings. Right, we saw 102 from Kyle Corbin. Very good to get. I think that is his maiden century, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me, but good to see him getting that century there. Jeremiah, the captain, he made 84. And bowling for the Harpy Eagles in that first innings, Shamar Joseph, Ali Mohammed, Versama Pramal, they all picked up 3 wickets each. And, they were the ones that led the way there. Guyana Harpy Eagles in their first innings getting that 343, right? let's see now. Tevin Imlach getting a century, 126 not out. And that is what I've always said, my people. Step down from the test level, show why you are there. So Tevin Imlach getting a nice century there, 126. And we also saw Ronaldo Ali Mohammed getting 77 of 66. So some good batting there. Now bowling for the combined campuses and colleges. OJ Shees picked up 4 for 86. Akeem Jordan got 4 for 68. And we saw Mansing with 1 for 41. Right, that is basically how that went there. Now the combined campuses and colleges, my people, batting a second time, 32 for 3. Right, 32 for 3. So they are on their way, you know, doing their thing, leading by 64. Jeremiah, the captain, he has already been removed for 4. At the crease now we have Evelyn and Bailey. Right, both men, they are on 13 and 1 respectively. Wicket takers so far for Trinidad, Shamar Joseph has 1. Versame Permal has 1 and Kevin Sinclair has 1. So that is how the game looks going into the final day. Right, so shout out to the players that, you know, that are standing out so far. All right, next let's take a look at the Leeward Islands versus Jamaica. Leeward Islands versus Jamaica, and they're at stump. Leeward Islands Hurricanes, they required 112 runs to win with 9 wickets in hand. Rakim Cornwall doing some damage with the ball, my people. So winner, Leeward Islands 112 runs to get with 9 wickets in hand, and they have all of tomorrow to do so. So let me just quickly remind you that in the first innings, Jamaica had John Campbell, the captain, getting 126. We saw Brad Barnes with 63. Those were the two main contributors there. Bowling, we had Jeremiah Louis getting 3 for 44, Rakim Cornwall 3 for 71, and Hayden Walsh Jr. 2 for 78. So that is how they set things up there. And combined campuses, well, the Leeward Islands, in their first innings, they ended up getting that 335 there, right? And Jamar Hamilton getting 93, so unlucky not to get the century, 93. We also saw Gore getting 76, right? So shout out to those two guys there, the main contributors. Marquino mainly for Jamaica, 4 for 44 from 20. We saw Gordon Bryan getting 2 for 76. Odin Smith, Javier Royal, Brad Barnes, and Tamari Redwood, they all picked up 1 wicket apiece. So that is how it looks for them. Jamaica in the second innings only mustering 170. You know, they had a nice little partnership going at one point with John Campbell and Blackwood, but once both of them were removed, things didn't work out too well for them at all, my viewers and subscribers, right? Things didn't work out too well. John Campbell, he got 53 from 96. Blackwood made 20. Javier Royal 25, and Gordon Bryan was left not out on 34. Now bowling for the Leeward Islands, O'Shane Thomas 3 for 44. Rakim Cornwall 3 for 54. We saw Archibald also getting 2 for 36, while Hayden Walsh Jr. got 1 for 19. So that's basically how things ended there. And Leeward Islands, as I said, they are 44 for 1 right now, so they need 112 with 9 wickets. Michael Louis has already been dismissed for 8. Kadeem Henry is there on 22. Casey Carty is yet to score. And the solitary wicket was taken by Marquino Minley. So that is how things are actually looking right now, my viewers and subscribers, in the 4-day regional championship. And you know, as I am recording this, we still have Barbados and West Indies Academy doing their thing. So that one I definitely will take a look at that at a later time. So let me just see if I can pull this up. But yeah, that is basically how things went, my people. You know, we have been saying that the batsmen, they are really doing their thing, but quite a few of the bowlers coming up trumps today, picking up some wickets, right? So that is basically what's happening. Let me just give you how things are looking as of now in this game. Barbados 581 for 9 declare, right? Let me just remind you, Craig Brathwaite made that 212 off 335. Drake's got 117, and Lane picked up 4 for 65, while Joshua Bishop had 4 for 137. The West Indies Academy bowled out for 239. Rivaldo Clark getting 78, Joshua Bishop 57, and the wicket takers, Shame Holder getting 6 for 70, right? And the West Indies Academy batting a second time, 150 for 5. Right now, we would have seen Teddy Bishop, the captain, getting 58 from 98. Akeem Ogi is getting 32. Carlin Bowen Tuckett is there on 26. All 3 wickets, well, 3 out of the 5 wickets to Raymond Simmons so far, and Jamel Warwick on 2 for 46. So that's what's happening right now in that game. So gonna leave it right here for now, my people, and we'll touch base later on. Bless up.